Gilmore drives it out. She hits the fence, scores a run. Scores 2. And she gets herself a stand-up double. So Macarthur now leads 3 runs. A new pitcher for Manley. Wearing uniform 2, Kira Gilchrist.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 2024 Women's Open Softball Championships here from Blacktown International Sports Park. Again, apologies, we've got some gremlins in the system here. We will be making sure that that's all up and running for the grand final. This preliminary final here, Manley Warringah taking on Softball Macarthur, and it is Macarthur who have jumped out to a solid 4-0 lead here. In the top of the first, just the one out. And there has been some very good batting from Macarthur, but unfortunately for the Manley Warringah defence, there's been a few errors made as well that have been costly.
It's only the one out there. I think it could be 5, mate. I think we've just in the last big hit, there was 2 runners crossed, not 1. So I think we got Macarthur have started this game with a flurry. We're starting with Tina Horton. Smash that ball. Smash that ball to the back fence.
And now Shelby Fulton in the 67 uniform steps up to bat for Macarthur. Yeah, a couple of multiple base hits. Tina Horton got one to lead off the innings. And then a safe hit for Isabel Trevina. Chantel Ladner hit a sack fly as we see it come back to the pitcher. That one taken nicely. Runner goes to 3.
Nah.
Dives in head first, gets around the corner. Safe.
Mia Gilmore. Great heads up running there. So.
And Macarthur score third base. Coming into the
Zariari got a safe hit as well. And then Gabby Plain with that beautiful line drive to the back fence. And Zavalero and Mia Gilmore with a 2-base safe hit as well. Stand-up double. And scored the 5 runs. Just the one out with Ladner's sack fly. And then we had the second out just there through Shelby Fulton.
Yeah, the old 1-3. Tried to double it up and get Mia Gilmore going to third base, but Gilmore too good.
Now Hannah Trevina steps up, hits it down the third base line. Trim jumps on it, eats it up, gets a throw over to one in time.
I was going to say, there was a bit of time there. The ball actually hit the batter on the foot.
See, coach just having a conversation with the umpire. He wants to have a chat.
You know what?
The third base umpire saw it.
I had exactly the same issue just the other day. I don't know what it is, but that ball clearly come off her foot. She hit it down, it hit her foot and rolled fair, and they call play on. It's a dead ball. I'm unsure how these umpires are missing these, but anyway.
A lot happening. I guess they're looking at the strike zone.
Yeah.
It's a quick contact, the ball to ground, so that
But there's 4 umpires down there on the diamond.
they're all doing their own jobs.
Right. And everyone seemed to have missed that. Clear as day.
6-man rotation in this one as well.
Yeah,
6
disappointing.
sets of eyes.
I can understand the coach's frustration there.
Take us through the Macarthur defence, JB.
Yeah, well, they've got off to a cracker with the bat, so they're up 5-0. And it'll be Mia Gilmore this time in the pitcher's circle. Firing through to Gabby Plain at catcher. Zara Yari is at first base. Hannah Trevina at second base. Tina Horton is at shortstop. And Paula Zaballero is at third base. The outfield looks this way. Shelby Fulton is at left field. Chantel Ladner is at centre field. And Isabella Trevina is at right field. Great defensive lineup there. And they have come out of the blocks firing. And will require a big effort here, Manly, to get themselves right back in this one.
We've answered all the questions asked of them in the round matches, but today, a tough game they just played against North Shore. It was over in 6 innings, and now we have a big lead here for Macarthur early on in this one. But Michelle Cox leads us off. If anybody can get the job done, Coxie can. Let's see, she's up to the task here. Gilmore fires one down.
That's a beautiful pitch.
And after hitting for Manley, centre field, Michelle Cox.
That's called ball.
It's a nice pitch to me.
That was a lovely pitch, yeah, but no, ball was caught. I think it may have been just outside. Hard for us. That time, that's a strike. That one, dead centre of the plate. It's unusual. Coxie normally would really aggressively go at that, but this time she just trying to get a feel for it, I think. So let that one go.
Patience and experience here. This one hit hard into left field.
Shelby Fulton, though.
Fulton just gets underneath it, takes a nice catch.
That is a wonderful catch.
One out. And the next hitter is the second base player, Abby Morris.
Abby Morris steps into the batter's box now for Manly Warringah.
Oh, hits that one straight back to Mia Gilmore. And a 1-3 play makes that very quickly an out.
Regulation out there for the Macarthur lineup. We are very quickly at 2 out here for Manly Warringah.
Trim.
Jenna Trim.
Yeah.
DP in this game, so in here for a batting.
That one is a strike. A beautiful pitch.
Gilmore, one of those players we mentioned in the earlier match, the experience of the college system in the US. Back here applying a trade for her home outfit, Macarthur. That one low and in the dirt, gloved nicely. Ball, 2 strikes. See what you can do here. Lets a high one go, well over the head. Let's see what happens. This one hit hard into the ground.
Just fouled there. Yeah. Need another 2 metres to get past that base.
Centimetres in that one. Solid contact. Hit hard into the ground down that third base line. Jenna Trim here. 2 outs on the scoreboard. It is 2-2, the count. Trim set here against Gilmore. This one hit hard along the ground. Gets past the pitcher through the pivots into centre field.
Hit out to Chanel Lavner.
And a safe hit there for Jenna Trim. See Sister Brianna step up to the plate now.
And at bat, third base, Brianna Trim.
So runner on one here, 2 out. They're facing a 5-0 deficit on the scoreboard here in the bottom of the first. This one hit
that's
hard,
a great hit.
Popped over the head of the pitcher. That advances Jenna as well. Solid hit into the ground, bouncing up over Mia Gilmore. There was no play on that from any of the infield as the ball made its way into centre field. And a safe hit. And now it's Gilchrist.
Chelsea Bennett.
And that's Kira Gilchrist quite clearly, the number 2.
This one hit hard into right field this time. Runners have advanced on the 2 outs and the catch made. And that is an out in right field by Trevina. And that is all she wrote for Manley Warringah.
Oh, Manley, they did their best there to try and get back into that. Try and sneak a couple of runs. And all you need to do is get 1 or 2 runs and keep going. But unfortunately, that one found the fielder in right field. Ends the innings for Manley. And Macarthur get out of that with... Manley get out of that with no runs being scored and keep... and then Macarthur, get lead 5-0.
I think they'll be very happy with that as well.
Oh,
Couple of runners on.
I think if you turned around and said to the coach of Manley, the coach of Macarthur, you can lead this one 5-0 after the first innings, I reckon he'd take it every day of the week.
I reckon. But, a couple of runners on there, but they'll be happy with the defence. The patience shown by their players in the field. That was a nice catch to end the innings. And now it'll be...
And they've seen off the picture of Bennett, which is a big thing already. Manly already up to their second pitcher.
A couple of changes in the opening inning for Manley Warringah. So earlier, interesting to see just how much that match against North Shore took out of this lineup. Over in 6, 5-0.
And back to Tina Horton, up to bat again. Geez, didn't she launch it in the last hit? And that
Certainly
back
did.
fence.
Straight off the back fence for a 2-base stand up.
And that one there. One.
Tina Horton.
On a ball.
Change up. Kicked.
Oh,
Just gets under the glove of Trim at shortstop. So another lucky bounce there for Tina Horton.
Just caught it on the end of the bat. Bobbled up. Bounced right in front of that second base. And Trim just... The ball scoots under the glove. Horton gets safe. And brings up Isabella Trevina. Oh, she has smoked
that one into deep centre field. Catch taken.
And look at that. Cox took the ball, fired it to 2. Horton stuck at 1. Great play there by the Manley centre fielder.
As you said, not too many people are going to take on the arm of the short box.
Certainly not I.
Chantel Ladner.
Chantel Ladner, uniform number 12. It was a sack fly last time around to advance the runners. That started the scoring for the Macarthur team. Let's see what she can do here. It's a solid piece. She put it beautifully into right field for that sack fly. And now we have Ladner going through the swing process. That's good
fouled off.
Contact again, fouled off down the third base line.
This is quite a batting lineup here for Macarthur, isn't it?
Certainly is.
Won another
So,
ball.
again, another team that has a mix of youth and experience. Young lineup, but certainly getting the job
that
done
is
here.
crunched.
That's a beautiful line drive.
Horton will go to 3.
Makes it to the third, slides in, stands up, and a two-base hit
To left field.
for Chantel Ladner.
She gets herself a stand-up double. 2 runners on in scoring position for Macarthur.
Again, the infield come together for Manley Warringah. Zara Yari.
Zara's been batting well today as well. When she hits the ball, it's firmly hit. Catcher and the pitcher finish having a bit of a conference.
Yeah, the last time round, Zara hit it so hard that it just bobbled off the end of the glove. It was a hard one to pick up.
Next hitter is the first base player, Zara Yari.
Zara had the wheels on. This one hit into right field.
It's going to go over the head. It's over the head of Andy Lau.
So 2 runs will score, and Zara holds up at 2.
Scores 2. She gets herself a stand-up double.
Stand-up double and gives herself a high 5.
Wow.
And that was a nice piece. Unfortunately for Manley Warringah, it was over the head of the right fielder.
It certainly was. That was a cracking hit.
Is that young Andy Lau in right field?
It's Andy Lau out there.
The catcher.
They've made a change. And I'll say this, Andy is deep. That ball was just hit so hard, it went all the way to the fence.
And now Gabby Plain steps up for her second opportunity at the plate. Last time, another big hit into centre field, found the fence. See what you can do here. That one a change up.
Yeah, fouls that down that third base line. Got it really early.
Interestingly,
It's a strikeout for here at Gilchrist.
And there we are, strikeout there. Gilchrist gets one. K2.
big K2 against Gabby Plain as well. Now it's Paula Zaballero. Last time around.
Ooh, Zaballero, big swing.
Zaballero, third base.
Last time around, hit it to left field for a safe hit.
The new lights have just come on, Adam.
They are.
Brightened up the day.
Aren't they? Oh, nicely picked up. Throw over to 1 and glove beautifully at first base.
Excellent out there, 6-3.
For the third out.
And it was nicely executed on first base. It was down low, the throw.
Yeah, it was right on that little half volley, straight into the glove.
But Hannah Barlow handled it beautifully, got the out.
And that ends the innings for Macarthur, but 7 runs now. They lead this as we move to the bottom of the second.
Tough scoreline to face.
for Macarthur.
Manley Warringah really need to get the job done here, but Mia Gilmore has been on fire in the circle.
At centre field, Chantel Magna. Left field is Shelby Fulton.
See what
Shortstop
the
for
girls can do now.
is Tina Horton. Third base is Paula Zaballero. Second base, Hannah Trevina. First base, Zara Yari. Catching this afternoon's game is Gabby Plain. And on the plate is Mia Gilmore. And the coach for Macarthur is Troy Baverstock.
Back here with the action, Melody Morris. Up to the plate here for Manley Warringah. Bunt put down, beautiful bunt.
That is an outstanding bunt.
That was picture perfect for the lead-off batter here for Manley Warringah, Melody Morris.
That was textbook. Bat round, ball right in front. Did actually look like she copped that ball fractionally, but anyway, no one called it, so she gets safe at one, which is good. Lorenzo up to bat.
Lorenzo. Ooh.
She went to put down a late bunt as well and try and move the runner from 1 to 2.
Morris took a big lead and then held up on the throw of Gabby Plain, not willing to take this one. Take on the arm of Plain.
Yeah, it was a ball, that one.
This one hit hard into the ground and chopper taken high, bounce by the third base. Fielder's choice, she looked at 2, there was no cover.
Yeah.
So fielder's choice play at 1. So now
Zaballero.
This is the scoring position.
Here's Zaballero, very smart there. She looked to go to 2 to get the lead runner, then realised that wasn't on and made the play at 1. Now up to the trims again.
Kira Trim steps up to the batter's box now. Set deep in the batter's box. Off-speed pitch. And a called strike. Kira let that one go. It's the third of the trims in this Manley Warringah lineup. Great family building here in this Manley Warringah Association. Girls with various representative honours as well. And here playing for their home association. Gilmore sends one down, not called by the umpire. Plain like the look of it. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count here.
Gets a
hard
hold.
into the ground.
Oh,
Gets
yes.
away from the third base, sorry. Runner goes head first dive into third.
Smart play.
One hit hard into the ground, just got away from Zaballero as she went to field it in the dirt.
On the corners now.
Runners on the corners here as we see timeout called by Coach Baverstock. He'll make his way out to the centre. This will just be a little catch up. Take a breather here, girls.
Take a breather, all right. I'll say this. In the last game Macarthur played here on Diamond 1, they were in the exact same position here. And the runners, the split runners, 1 and 3, only the 1 out. And I think it was Cumberland at that time. They tried to advance from 1 to 2, and Gabby Plain absolutely hosed them out. So, and the throw from Horton was so quick back that it kept the runner at third base. So, you've got to be careful here, Manley, because they are good here. I reckon Lau, what's she going to do here? Ah, yes, she's done it. And as I said, they were ready to go, and they have not been able to advance the runner.
A nice work there from the shortstop. Tina Horton putting a body in behind it. The throw just bounced up. She blocked it with the body, kept the ball in front in play, so runners remain on the corners, and that has to stand them up a little bit here. Big lead off this time. Hit and run play, but the bunt from Lau goes into foul territory.
The bunt that Lau wants to do here is a bunt down that first base line because she wants to score this runner at 3. I'm not going to say it. She needs to do something with that bat head a little more if she wants to get that done.
This one hit hard into centre field. Take it nicely. Play at home plate. In time. No,
safe. I was going to say, that's safe. And he's made that call. And that was fantastic running, sack fly.
Attempted the out at home, but unsuccessful. So Manley have scored their first run. Two out, to the plate, first base.
So here we are. Back to the top of the lineup here for Michelle Cox. One low on the outside, and the runner, Trim, stays at second.
Well, that's straight up, skied. Everyone's called off. Trevina makes the catch at 2.
Yeah, back. She didn't look comfortable under it. The ball must have been swirling around a little bit, but she certainly got the job done. Comes in all smiles, hands the ball off to the coach of Manley, Warringah.
And I would say the score now is 7-1 here, Macarthur over Manley in this final.
Preliminary final. Yep, the winner of this one goes on to the grand, takes on
North Shore.
And at the moment, as we make our way into the top 3, it certainly looks like Macarthur are on the rise here over Manley Warringah, who up until now have been well in control of the tournament, undefeated until that earlier match against North Shore.
Yeah, exactly. But the one thing Macarthur have got, and that is a good lineup of hitting, and they are executing. The bats are really hot here at the moment for Macarthur.
If my lineup is correct, it should be Mia Gilmore who will get us underway. And Mia, with the first turn in the batting box, hit a beautiful drive into deep left field, all the way back to the fence.
You're spot on. It's Mia Gilmore.
And leading off the hitting for Macarthur is the pitcher, Mia Gilmore.
Gilchrist remains in the circle for Manley Warringah. Watches one go on the outside for a called strike. She wasn't sure about that call, but it doesn't matter. She just looks off to the coach now, gets her instructions. Very patient, Gilmore. This one hard, driven into centre field, and
Cox.
a backhanded catch taken by Michelle Cox.
Outstanding.
It looked like it was a possibility of going over the top, but then Michelle Cox just backhanded it beautifully in deep centre field.
What a wonderful, wonderful catch. Brings up Fulton now. That's gone onto the roof.
Well, onto the roof here. Down the third baseline, she just shakes her head. Takes instructions from the coach and gets reset. Ready to face off here against Gilchrist once again. Has a big swing on that one. Just gets underneath it, fouls it away into the back net. Shelby's taken a nice catch out there in left field. She's done some work in defence last time around. She hit it back to the pitcher for the play at first base. Another change up. She just reaches out on that one, fouls it away.
Smart play there. Just get your bat in the road. Foul it off.
She had to, because that was a strike for all money. She got around on it very late, got the contact needed. So no balls here, 2 strikes for Shelby.
No, this one straight up. It's going to go on the roof. Second donation.
If she gets a hold of this, it will go a long way. It's a beautiful swing. Just needs to get that contact. Gilchrist set once again. Ready? Let's one go down, and that is a strike. Gilchrist gets another K2. Fulton shakes her head as she walks off. She wasn't happy with the call. That's the risk you take in another 2 count.
Don't let the umpire make the decision. If you're not, if the ball's anywhere close, hit it.
2 out now, and Hannah Trevina, second base, steps up. Chance here, last time grounded out to third base. This one, she hits hard over the glove of Trim at third. And a safe hit into left field for Hannah Trevina. Again, beautiful contact.
And we're back to the top of the batting order.
And we are right at the top of the batting order now for Tina Horton. She's had 2 at-bats for 2 safe hits. The first one, a stand-up double, and the second one was a safe hit that got the shortstop, but it was a little bouncer that got away from the shorty.
That one was a little low in the dirt.
So Horton here, very capable of hitting this one distance. That one hit hard into the ground, picked up by the second base in the dirt. And the third out. Fielder's choice player 1 gets the out, and that was a nice pickup. You see her shaking her hand there. It really hit the glove hard.
That was a cracking hit from Tina Horton. Wouldn't like to have been behind that.
Certainly not, but second base, Abby Morris for Manley Warringah got the job done. Good defence from the girls in maroon and blue. They're still all smiles down there, despite trailing 7-1 here as we make our way into the bottom of the third.
Yeah, Macarthur just got to keep defending these runs now. They've got it. They've got to make Manley do all the hard work and get there. But
so now it is Macarthur who go through the warm-up. We're set to get back underway. And Abby Morris will lead off here for Manley Warringah, bottom of the third. Again, trailing by that 7 runs to 1 scoreline. And Morris grounded out to the pitcher. First turn around.
yeah, really need something special here, Manley, to get back in this.
Nice speed pitch to start off the count. She wound up and then just held back at the last second. And Morris.
I'm surprised some of these ladies haven't jumped on these change-ups more.
It's well disguised by Gilmore. She certainly works that one as we see her push bunt back to the pitcher. Cover comes around in time.
Picked up by Mia Gilmore over to Zara Yari. 1 out.
And 1 out for Morris.
And to the box is the designated player, Jenna Trim.
Jenna Trim steps up to the plate here for Manley Warringah. Hit a beautiful safe hit, line drive into left centre field, sorry. First time up. That one she lets go a little bit high. Gilmore set to deliver. Jenna ready.
Oh, that's a good hit.
Under the glove of
The
Bolero at third. Hard line drive down that third base line. Zaballero was in good position, but it was just hit so hard.
Yeah, come off the bat very, very quickly, and the reaction time just wasn't there. And she more deflected the ball out to left field and stopped it. Good try there from Zaballero, but that's a hard hit ball.
It's almost an absolute repeat. 2 outs last time round, and Jenna got a safe hit, and Brianna comes in behind her. Safe hit with just the 1 out here.
Gilmore's taken off
the wardrobe malfunction with the
the visor.
The visor. So now Trim steps back into the box and ready to face off against Mia Gilmore here. She said just the 1 out, bottom of the third. They trail 7-1. They have the runner on first base.
2 balls on Trim.
Trim last time got the bouncer straight up over the top of the pitcher, straight to centre field. Great hitter of the ball here. Gets that one. Oh,
again down the third base line.
That's
got
foul.
Away from Zaballero into foul territory this time. Trim, sorry, just coming back into the box. She's an imposing figure and just really showing a commitment to getting the job done here for Manley. She's almost stalking the batter's box. She wants to get a hit here and get a team back into it. But Mia Gilmore, very experienced young pitcher here. See what she can do. Nice change. That one hit into right field. The runner will hold here with just the 1 out. Regulation catch made in right field.
Catch. 2 out.
Taken beautifully there by Isabella Trevina.
Yeah, she got a hold of that. It was the off speed, I think, that got her there. She came around early and then had to de-accelerate, and it sort of just popped that ball up.
2 out now, and it is Kira Gilchrist. Came into the lineup.
Oh, great hit.
That's a beautiful line drive into the grass in centre field.
Gilchrist
And nice single base safe hit. Advances the runner. So runners on 1 and 2. 2 out.
Got a runner for the pitcher. Wearing uniform 3 is Isabella Morris.
So Melody Morris in number 23 in the batter's box.
Oh, tried to get hold of that one, but just a little early.
Field, Melody Morris.
That one just going foul.
Jammed her up a little bit.
Yeah.
She came around, and the contact was there, but not as solid as she would have liked. So now Melody Morris. Runners on 1 and 2. Lets that one go low on the inside.
Yeah.
Good patient batting here for Morris.
Macarthur have done a tremendous job. They defend. And again, Manley with 2 runners on. That's
again.
a great change up.
Gilmore really has this on a string, that off-speed change-up pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes here for Melody Morris. One fouled away again. She had a safe bunt last time around. She put that one right down in front of her. It was the perfect bunt. And then she's a quick runner as well, so she gets contact here.
And 2 runners on.
Safe here will score at least 1 run.
If they can find the grass, as you say, into that outfield area, this will be very Good running for Manley.
There's a big
Swing and a miss. Ends the innings.
Yeah, unfortunately for Manley Warringah there, that's the end of the innings. They leave runners on the bases again for the second time in this match.
Great defence there by Macarthur. That is outstanding.
7-1, we make our way into the top of the fourth. So we are getting into that territory where the Manley Warringah bats need to do something, but they need to protect
on the third base side of the main
this defence now. So the ball is well and truly in the Manley Warringah court here.
Yeah, it's getting tougher and tougher for Manley to get back into this one.
The deeper we go in the match, that's 7-1. So a six-run deficit that Manley face. Calculations certainly come in the deeper we go into the innings count.
We're in the top of the fourth innings.
What is the first one that they face? The early finish.
7 after 5.
7 after 5.
Oh, nice
piece. Lead off.
Trevina.
Isabella Trevina leading off for Macarthur with that safe hit.
Gets herself a single.
The next batter is the centre field, Chantel
Ladner, who got the stand-up double to left field last time around, and a sack fly to right field that started the run scoring in the opening innings. Again, drives it hard down that third baseline. Trim looking to get across to the ball, couldn't get into foul territory. That was another solid piece there from Ladner. Chris set to go once again. Just gets the fingers in that rosin bag, and we are ready to face off. Swing and a miss this time from Ladner, right at the top of the strike zone. Change up, popped up for second base. Back into the grass to take it. Did it well, tracking back.
Yeah, Abby Morris there, well under that.
To the plate. It's the first base player.
Yari now.
Sorry, Yari.
Your runner still there at 1. Oh, that one down and in the dirt.
Yeah, holds the runner at 1. Kept the ball in the dirt in front. Yari in the number 66. Safe hit to right field last time around. Showed a clean pair of heels to get to first. There's a couple of safe hits. It was on the end of a little error from the first base player in the opening at bat. See her arrive safely at 1. She loaded up there, but then held back. Wasn't happy with the pitch, but it was called a strike. Two balls, 1 strike here for Yari.
Oof.
Contact again down this third baseline, but into foul territory.
When she pulls that trigger to hit the ball, God, it's quick. Really powerful.
Came around on that one a little bit late. 2-2 the count here for Yari.
2 strikes on Yari.
Runner on 1. 1 out here for Macarthur.
Oh,
that
gets
one
it.
Hit hard into the dirt, gets away from Trim at shortstop. Again, that was just the
power of the ball.
Power of the ball. Hit hard into the dirt, just gets away from Trim.
And to bat, the catcher, Gabby Plain.
Kira being a little bit hard on herself there. That was a tough one to grab. I thought she did well to keep it in play and hold the runners. So runners on 1 and 2 as Gabby Plain hits out hard into the force out at 3.
Oh.
Gets the double at first. And that's how quickly the game can turn. That one was beautifully played by Trim, who picked it up at third base.
The ball was hit hard then, but it didn't matter. Trim was just up to the task. She grabbed the ball, one touch on the bag with her foot, and fired it to one. Quick as you like. It's all over.
Yeah, heads up softball. And that's that softball IQ on display there from Brianna Trim. Certainly turned that innings on a dime. And 7-1. Making our way into the bottom of the fourth. And Manly Warringah now. They have to come out firing with bats in hand to try and take away some of this momentum that Macarthur have built up in that first inning. It'll be Isabella Lorenzo. I think that'll lead us off. Is it Lorenzo down there?
Yeah, no, that looks like Lorenzo. Yep.
Isabella Lorenzo. Hit the ball hard to third base last time. It was picked up and thrown over to one for the first out. Again, another experienced batter who's been batting well throughout the tournament.
And the lead-off hitter for Manley is the catcher, Isabella Lorenzo.
Mia Gilmore remains in the circle. Fires that one down for a called strike to open the account. Lorenzo wants to keep the bat on the shoulder. Now Gilmore prepares once again. Delivers another change up, this time high outside the strike zone. It's the first change-up pitch that I've seen from Mia that hasn't, found the range that she was looking for. But she was tempting the batter there, and Lorenzo didn't want a piece of it. This time it's hit hard
great piece
into right field, and Lorenzo with a safe hit. Beautiful line drive.
Gets herself aboard.
That's what you want from your lead-off.
To the plate.
And the Trim.
Shortstop.
Kira Trim.
Trim.
Manly can start, if they can find the bat here, I'll tell you this, they will come back. They won't lie down, Manly. It's the one thing you can guarantee about this team. They don't know how to lose. So
Absolutely guaranteed. We see.
And Macarthur, they know that too. So they're not going to give an inch. Macarthur will undoubtedly continue to fight and fight hard here.
Lorenzo took a big lead off there. The corners rushed in looking for the bunt from Trim. That same play will be on. One high. Let go by Trim. Called strike. So two strikes here on Trim. That one fouled away.
One fouled off. 2 strikes.
Change up again, fouled away.
Trim, the eyes lit up on that occasion. I think she was thinking this can go over the fence. Pulled the trigger a little early and grounds it out for a foul down the third base line.
No balls, 2 strikes here for Kira Trim. Lorenzo takes a lead again, stays at first base. Definitely not going to tempt the arm of Gabby Plain.
I certainly wouldn't.
Wouldn't even from up here. Low in the dirt, picked up nicely. By Trim behind the dish.
Ball 2.
2 and 2. None out here. Runner on 1. A lead-off runner. Isabella Lorenzo. So Trim, an opportunity. Hits that one.
Nah.
Pops it up for the shorty. They get the throw over to 1, but not in time. Lorenzo had taken the lead, but got back in time.
Horton. Too good. Just let that ball sit up. Took it. Took off. Okay, Andy Lau.
Gave her a sack fly last time around. Hit it into centre field.
I think she'll get shape round here. Ah, nice. Good. They were all up tight, expecting it a bunt, and she goes hard at it. Good on her. Might force them to go back a little bit now. Paula Zaballero got a big smile on her face as that ball went whizzing past her. I think she's glad it was going foul. She's at least 3 metres further back than she was last time.
Change up.
Oh, change up there.
Screws around in the dirt. They go for the lead runner.
And they will take Lorenzo, the lead runner, and Lau will get safe at 1.
They're a tough one to pick up. The way it came off the bat, just dribbled and then screwed around, spun around in the infield. Tough to pick up, but she did it nicely. Got the out at 2, fielder's choice. And Michelle Cox back to the top of the lineup here.
Oh no. Coxie gets that on the end of the bat, drags it down to Zariari at 1, and that ends the innings. All she wrote.
For the 4th innings. And after 4 completed innings, Macarthur leads this game 7 runs to 1.
7-1 the scoreline. You heard it, 4 complete innings. We make our way into the 5th. And again, it's Manley Warringah that have to defend here and not let Macarthur get any more runs.
I thought Manley may have gone to a bit more of the short game here. But in saying that, Macarthur has been defending very, very well by trying to eliminate that. But I think some of the push bunts could have been an option here for Manley.
It's one of those things, you know, we talked about the strength of the defence from Macarthur as well. They've certainly played that, the arm of Gabby playing if they put a bunt down.
We're at the top of the 5th.
Valero comes down the line hard as well.
For Macarthur is the 3rd
And of course,
player,
Mia Gilmore.
Paula Zaballero.
Great movement in the circle. It's tough out there for Manley to find a way through this armour. And this is where they need to try and shut down. It'll be Zaballero who will lead us off.
Oh, what a hit.
Drills it into the ground, into left field. And the beautiful lead-off bat of Paula Zaballero.
That ball there, Gilchrist just tried to get one in for a strike, and Zaballero pulled the trigger, and she smashed that to left field. One quick bounce into the left fielder's glove for a single.
Now Mia Gilmore steps up to the box.
And that one.
Ball called, a little bit high. Zaballero remains on first base. Might have some movement in the Manley Warringah bench.
Oh.
Yes, this one hit hard into.
I'm backing Michelle Cox to catch this.
That was a big hit there.
Michelle Cox right back to the fence. Makes a beautiful catch. Holds a runner at 1. And Shelby Fulton now comes into the batter's box here for Macarthur.
Yeah, 3rd time round, she ground out to the pitcher first, and then a K2. She had a look at the last pitch last time round, left it wanting.
That one there was a ball, that one down and in the dirt. She was not tempted at that. Oh,
Just a little tip on that one. Foul ball called. Another nice swing, but just lifted the head a little bit. Put everything she had into that one.
tell you what, she can swing a bat. That was quick. Quick hands.
Just high in the strike zone. She drills it into left field and
That'll
just
go foul.
floats foul. Again, those quick hands got around on that one beautifully and then just drove it into deep left field, but unfortunately it sailed into foul territory. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here for Shelby Fulton. There's a change up. Doesn't tempt Shelby this time.
2-2. Ooh,
Fouls that one away.
that caught the end of the bat, rolled up.
Hit the catcher. Up over the catcher as well. She took a big deep breath after that one. So now Fulton. High outside the zone, lets that one go. Full count now for Shelby Fulton. Gilchrist ready to shoot one in. She does. Fouls it away again. That was a nice pitch. But great batting as well. Stay in the count.
Great at bat here, just continually defending.
Hit high.
That one though goes up.
Second base gets around underneath it, takes the catch.
Range as well. Makes the out. 2 out.
Dead set my curse.
And coming into bat, second base player, Hannah Trevina.
Hannah Trevina steps into the batter's box. Solid line drive into left field.
Yeah, strike
Last time
one.
at the plate. Takes the strike. 2 out here. Top of the 5th. It is Macarthur leading 7-1 after that huge first innings. Again, another off-speed pitch from Gilchrist. That was a nice pitch. And Trevina just got a piece of it, popped it up foul. A nice 0-2 pitch there for Gilchrist. Just making the batter work to stay in the count. Low in the dirt, picked up nicely. Runner stays at 1. There's another beautiful off speed.
That's a good
Hit
spot.
into the ground. Just gets away from the glove of the shortstop. Hard hit in the ground. Jenna Trim, she's not happy with herself again.
I'll tell you what, if you wanted to draw a line to get the exact spot to split between shortstop and third, that was it. There's nothing they could do about it. That was just a good hit.
Absolutely. As I said before, she's being a bit harsh on herself because she did everything humanly possible to get there, but just wasn't able to.
Probably more annoyed at the fact that Tina Horton's coming into the batter's box. She has been smashing
it. Last
it.
time she ground out to second base. So let's see what happens this time around. The lead-off batter here for Macarthur. So we're back to the top of the line out. And I think it was either the first or second pitch of the innings. She drilled one out to deep centre field. It was stand-up double.
And it was deep, all right, because even Michelle Cox couldn't get it.
Correct.
It was probably deep centre left, So they all converged, but it split them perfectly and took one bounce into that back fence. That was a massive hit.
That one down the middle. Called strike. Three balls and one strike. That you have the three balls on you. You know it's coming down the middle.
Yep.
And that one low on the inside. Called a ball. A runner's advance. So we have loaded bases here for Macarthur.
We've got 2 out. And the next hitter is the right field, Isabella Trevina.
So Isabella Trevina now up to bat. Loaded bases. 2 out. Can Manley dig themselves out of trouble here? Concede no runs.
Intent from Trevina to the opening pitch. Swing, gets contact, fouls it away. She's had a pair of safe hits so far. She also hit a fly into deep centre field. It was caught backhanded by Michelle Cox. So bat has been doing the talking for her. Let's see if Trevina can get another safe hit here and score some runs.
One a little low, that one.
Nice and relaxed, Trevina in the box. This one hit into safe territory in centre field. That'll score at least 2 runs. It does. And now safe hit sees Isabella Trevina safe at first. Runner on 3 and 2 runs scored.
And they've had runners on the corners.
Well.
And into bat is the centre field, Chantel Ladner.
It's not what Manley wanted.
Chantel Ladner also been on fire with the bat.
They've all been on fire with the bat, the Macarthur girls.
Well, they've all had contact. Last time around, Chantel popped it up for the second base to take, but the previous one was a beautiful 2-base hit into left field. And then she had the sack fly into right to score a run in the opening inning.
So a 9-1 lead. And runners on the corners for Macarthur.
2 out. So
this
off-speed one taken beautifully behind the dish.
It was a change-up that beat everyone, even the batter, because it went behind them.
But that catch, the work behind the plate by the catcher there, Isabella Lorenzo, she had to work hard to keep that one in play and protect that runner on third. As again, another foul ball this time down the right side, bounces back into play off the light pole. Save somebody chasing that one. So Ladner sets herself once again. This one gets away from Trim on the corner. And another run scored. Safe hit.
For Macarthur.
See now a 9-run deficit that Manley face here as the infield come together.
Tough one for Manley here. They have been dominant all weekend, but Macarthur have been growing. They've just been building over the weekend.
Coach Troy Baverstock.
He knows how to get it done.
He certainly does. Just has his ways.
It's no wonder this, one of the best men's batters in the world when he was playing for Australia. And
another line drive that gets away. Runner coming. They round the plate. It gets away from Trim. It's straight into the catcher's hands.
So no wonder this team's such a good batting lineup. Troy giving them plenty of tips.
Another safe hit there for Zariari.
Time called.
third safe hit of the game, and the coach comes out to have a chat with the pitcher. And it looks like we'll have a change of pitches here.
Yeah, it'll go back to Chelsea Bennett. I can understand that. Chelsea really pitched halfway through the first innings and then
Taken out early. So we go down to the bullpen, do a little bit of work down there as well.
For Chelsea Bennett is back on the plate.
She'll be facing off against Gabby Plain with loaded bases.
wow. Loaded, or have we got runners at 1 and 2?
Thought we had loaded. Let's have a look. It could be the 2 runs that scored that I missed.
Mm-hmm. And there was a single run just scored
There
then.
just seems to be a lot of people down here.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3. Oh, I was right.
Oh, we are loaded.
Macarthur has loaded bases and coming into bat.
And Gabby Plain, loaded bases. Jeez. 2 out. This 2 down rally continues for Macarthur.
Chelsea Bennett, first pitch, that one popped up and
Gotta
dribbles
go
into
foul.
foul territory. But Plain swings the bat at the opening pitch.
Plain knew that one Chelsea would want to get a strike, and she had a good crack at it.
Yeah. Familiar territory for Gabby Plain, that pitching circle, so she knows what's going in the mind of most pitchers. As you said, that opening pitch, when you've been re-entered, you want it to be a good one.
Ooh,
Lets that one go, but taken beautifully behind the plate once again. Plain ready, Bennett pitches.
Again.
Plain fouls it away, top of the strike zone. You can just see Gabby Plain going through the mechanisms of a swing there. Just replaying it into mind. Lets a high one go this time. 2 and 2 the count.
Ooh, that one high again.
Outside the zone. Plain being patient here.
2 out. 3 balls and 2 strikes on the hitter.
Full count here for Gabby Plain. Loaded bases, 2 out for Macarthur. They do lead 10-1. Plain hits it hard into the ground.
Nope.
Foul ball call.
Trim was calling foul. Trim was up there. Trim's going, foul, foul, foul.
Please call it foul.
Please call it, yeah, exactly. Pleading to the umpire, and the umpire says it was foul.
Settle down.
Ball definitely crossed before the before the base.
So Plain lives to face off another one here. Bennett shapes up once again. Full count, 2 out. Lets one go, and ball called. So another run scores. 11-1 now.
Wow.
10-run lead. Change out here for Gabby Plain, the catcher. Speed up play.
Alexis Cherry. And in the batting box is Paula
Zavalero. Steps into the batter's box for Team Macarthur. Swing and a miss. A beautiful line drive into left field last time round. Change up from Bennett, just couldn't find the range. And it will be Zavalero with a 1-1 count. This one hit hard. That'll find the grass, will it? No,
Oh,
beautifully taken.
Michelle Cox.
Michelle Cox. I spoke too soon. It looked for all money it was going to find the grass, but Cox had other ideas.
And they needed that piece of work to
Wow.
shut that innings down.
It really is the experience here of Michelle Cox that's kept her team in that one, because if that had found grass, at least one run, maybe two would have scored there, and that would have been all over. Too far to come back from Manley. So at least now, 11 runs to 1. Bottom of the 5th.
They need runs.
They need runs. So it's all up to Manley Warringah now. This game is squarely in their hands. If they don't score, it's good night.
Yep. And it'll be a North Shore Macarthur Grand Final, or can, out of nowhere, Manley hit the bat and do something special here.
As we know, there's plenty of talent in this Manley Warringah lineup. They're certainly capable. And this young lady,
Morris to start.
Melody Morris, is it Abby Morris? Abby Morris gets us underway. This one hit hard in the back, gets away from third base.
So Morris gets aboard.
So Zaballero under the glove.
And at bat now is the designated player, Jenna Trim.
So Trim now.
Jenna Trim, couple of safe hit, line drives into centre field. There's a change up.
That one going through.
Yep, called strike. Gabby Plain was straight up onto her feet, ready to throw. And the runner remains at first.
Ooh.
Checks there again. Jenna Trim facing off, fouls it away. Into the net behind the catcher. Nia Gilmore going deep into the innings here, pitching beautifully for Macarthur. Here's Jenna Trim facing off. This one hit hard into left field,
That's
but it's
going to
go foul.
That one all the way back to the
Would have
bullpen.
Would have hit the fence if it had been in fair territory.
Got her. What a great pitch.
Yeah, that was a beautiful pitch from Nia Gilmore. So now, Brianna Trim. Pop fly to right field. Last opportunity. And started her day with a safe hit. Let's see what she can do this time. Runner still on one. Nobody willing to risk the arm of Gabby Plain. Obviously, her reputation precedes her. Cannon behind the plate. Brianna checks at one. It was right at the top of the strike zone. Good call. The umpire agreed. And a ball called. 1-1 the count. Low in the dirt. Picked up, kept in play by Plain.
2 balls and 1 strike on Brianna Trim. Oh, beg your pardon. No balls, 3 strikes. Sorry, the scoreboard's wrong.
No, the scoreboard had 2 balls, 1 strike, which was the call. It's a strike.
Strike.
2 and 2.
Yep. Three and one.
3 balls, 1 strike. Okay.
This one hit hard into left field.
That's going to be
over.
fair. Oh, what a catch.
Backhanded catch taken.
God.
That was, look for all money to be a safe hit down that third base line, but not in the eyes of the left fielder,
Is that Fulton out
Shelby
there?
Fulton.
Yeah. That is outstanding, Shelby Fulton.
Who charged across and backhanded that one. That's a clutch play there for Macarthur. Shelby Fulton. Now we see Bennett. Chelsea Bennett back into the lineup.
That was a ball 1.
And this is a crucial at-bat for the Manley Warringah team. Has to get a safe hit here.
Thought that was going to be one of the ones there. Her eyes lit up.
Macarthur with a 10-run lead. This one hit hard.
That.
Again, Fulton gets
Fulton,
underneath it. Takes the catch.
Fulton's underneath that. And that's the game there.
And that is the end of the match.
Wow, Macarthur.
Macarthur.
Thank you to scorers.
Macarthur with an 11-1 win, and they will progress into the grand final against North Shore in a match that nobody saw coming, I don't think. Everybody expected Manley Warringah.
But let's shut this game down. Macarthur has beaten Manley 11 runs.
Yes, I would say that most would have thought Manley would have gone through to win this one, but not the Macarthur ladies. They knew exactly what they were doing and they come out and executed. Their bats have been on fire. And this is going to be an absolute ripping grand final if they can continue this hitting up against North Shore.
Yeah, congratulations to Macarthur and commiserations Manley Warringah. You've been outstanding throughout the tournament and you certainly faced a red-hot Macarthur team there. So we look forward to bringing you all of that grand final action here. And the match is set to get underway
5 o'clock?
At 5 o'clock, I believe. And stand by for all of that coverage coming to you from Blacktown International Sports Park. We look forward to bringing you that grand final action. So but for the moment, it's bye for now.
Put your hands together for Macarthur and Manley.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching, we'd like to let you know that if you want to watch all the action of the grand final, you need to head to Spacequake Sports on YouTube. We will bring you extended coverage, plenty of different camera angles, and you can watch all of the action on Spacequake Sports YouTube channel. We'll post a link to that on Softball New South Wales Facebook, but go and have a quick look at Spacequake Sports on YouTube. Subscribe to that channel for all of the grand final action here from the 2024 New South Wales Women's State Championships.